Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. Today's lolcow video is going to be about World of T-shirts. It's Saturday the 19th of October 2024, 27 past 10 in the PM. I talked about him a little bit in the update, I believe. However, I want to go into more depth since we talked about him last time. He's with a new manager, in other words, a new person to groom and condition him to do his bidding, the manager's bidding. This new person is, well, it's been with him for like a few months now, Mr. Based, weird name, and he's like a 40-50 year old man, and he's basically using Joshua Block as a way to earn money, in other words, grooming. They have live streams and shit, and there's like, he films him out in public for his TikTok account, and it's basically grooming him essentially. And every time World of T-shirts has a freak out, Mr. Bass is basically saying, "Oh no, stop, don't do that," while constantly filming Joshua having a freak out. It's like, if someone's having a freak out and you're looking after him, you wouldn't film him doing shit and like pushing him on to do it, because like the more you film him, the more worse he'll get. There's like certain quotes that people are like calling out to him as like, put the fries in the bag, and that's a kind of a trigger word of for World of T-shirts, because put the fries in the bag is essentially a McDonald's term, I'm guessing, and if you work at McDonald's then you're poor, you're a peasant essentially. So in other words, so in other words, every time someone says put the fries in the bag to Josh freaks out, thinking that he's poor. Because Josh thinks that he's rich and he will sue people for $1 million when he can't even afford a solicitor. So yeah, but people's basically taking the piss out of him, and it's making the situation a lot worse. Especially when Mr. Bass is like spurring him to make content and getting girls round his house, round his like apartment when they're streaming together. It's just making Joshua a lot worse than what he is, and he does need help. World of T-shirts does need help, because he is fixable. I do believe that he is fixable, and he would be able to fit in with society better with the right people, not the people basically hanging around him, because like the people that's hanging around him at the minute are the wrong kind of people, especially Mr. Based. He like Joshua was in where was it? Las Vegas recently, like on the casinos, obviously, because he's a gambler, and he likes to drink. He's always drinking 24/7, which is not gonna do his liver any good, or the rest of his body, in fact. And like obviously, Mr. Bass ain't there, but there's this other friends of his filming him and basically gearing him to do like this and like doing that. Like I said, the wrong kind of people. They're not there to look after him. They're there to basically take the piss out of him. And there's this like one, I can't remember the guy's name. Instead of putting the fries in the bag, he's basically saying put the immigrants in the bag. I've no idea what that's meant to mean, but that freaks out Joshua Block as well. So yeah, he's always saying like, oh, we'll get the police on you, we'll sue you, and he's like people saying go on in. But the only problem is Josh can't, because he ain't got money for a solicitor. But these people keep spurring him on, and they do need to stop. Like I said, if you have like Daniel Larson or Joshua Block, you'd rather go with Joshua Block, because he is fixable and Daniel Larson is not. Daniel Larson's the lowest of the low. I mean, that's why he's in prison for death threats and like bomb threats and shit. So at least Joshua's fixable than Daniel Larson. Which, by the way, yes, there is going to be another review / trial date for November for Daniel Larson, but I highly doubt that'll go ahead. Probably delayed again, and he is scheduled to go into another mental institution on in sometime in December, I believe, maybe before that. But yeah, it's basically it really. I think like Josh is back home because he only went to Las Vegas for like, what was it, a day or so or something like that, just to spend his money. But yeah, there was another incident like before the Las Vegas arc where Joshua Block was being harassed by some guy who's basically saying that, oh, he's the real Joshua Block, and he's basically chasing after him, talking in this style of voice, basically chasing after him and harassing him. So Mr. Bass has to try and get rid of this other guy and keep Joshua safe, even though Mr. Bass is filming everything that's going on. When you should put the phone down and either call the police or get the guy the hell away from him. So filming him is only enabling him to basically spurge out even more. So yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Obviously Mr. Bass is earning money and he doesn't want to get rid of Block, so yeah, it's a bad thing. Now, yeah, I do know that Mr. Bass has a bit of a shady past. He's a bit of a creep, a bit of a weirdo, a bit of a Nancy boy. So yeah, he's not a very nice person at all. But yeah, that's basically it for the World of T-Shirts update. I can't really think of anything else. Nah, to be fair, no, I can't think of anything else. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this uploaded. And tomorrow will be a weekly recap. I've got a bit of talk about this this week. A couple of subjects I want to go over. I hope you're having a good weekend so far, and I'll see you in the next video.